Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. Hi, hello-y. My name is Loey, and today we're going to be taking a look at some of the scariest TikToks and videos that I've come across recently on my Scream streams. If you're not familiar with the Scream streams, every single week I take a little bit of a deep dive through the scary side of the internet with all of you. Sometimes it's TikTok, sometimes it's just miscellaneous paranormal videos, sometimes it's horror games, but no matter what, I'm always having a blast with you guys, and usually we stumble across some pretty scary stuff. If you ever want to catch these live, I'm usually live on Sundays, but you can turn on notifications if I ever do like an extra stream or just to keep up with them. Before we get into today's video, I want to thank our sponsor, Upside. Upside is a free app that you can use to get cash back on all of your daily essentials. Things like dining, gas. And when I say cash back, by the way, I'm not talking about like some confusing point system or whatever. Upside gives you real cash back on your daily necessities. I have been using Upside to get myself cash back on gas. Oh my God, gas has gotten so expensive. And Upside is like my life hack. Like I'm pumping my gas at the gas station and it's like nobody knows I'm getting cash back on this. But they should, because top earners on Upside are earning back up to $300 per month. The app is free. It's literally just money back into your wallet, and it's so easy to use. So to find out how much you could earn, click the link in my description box down below to download the Upside app and use my code Loey to get an extra 25 cents back on every gallon of your first tank of gas. And it's super easy to do. All you'll do is use my code, and then you're gonna go into the app and claim whatever offer it is that you're interested in. After that, just follow the instructions through the app, pay with your card through Upside, and get paid. Get your cash back. It's literally money just right back into your wallet. $1 million in cash back is being earned by Upside users every single week, and frequent users of the app earn on average $340 back per year. So download Upside today to start earning your cash back. Thank you so very much to Upside for sponsoring this video, and thank you guys for downloading Upside and using my code. It really helps out the channel, and I love this app. This is definitely like one of my #1 life hacks, and I'm excited that it's something I can share with all of you. Now, let's get into the scary videos.
This next video was taken at a storage facility where a father owns a storage unit containing obscure vintage items. The facility is well known for being creepy, but it's the contents of this unit that's by far the creepiest. Among all things inside is a toy monkey that the father knows is worth a lot of money. Although initially not wanting to sell the doll, he now hopes that someone would buy it off his hands as soon as possible. Ever since having it, the stuff inside his unit would move on their own. Now, noise complaints would often be made by employees who accuse the man of living in his storage, but after setting up a camera to show that it's the stuff inside being thrown around, he captures this.
But there's the little guy, there's our little friend, and something tells me he's about to start moving. Shut up. Nope. Absolutely not. No, 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 no. No, 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 not at the camera, please. Not at the camera, little monkey guy. How did they do this? How did they do that? 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 Because if that is not real, because that is insane. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. If that is not real, how did they do that? I have full body chills. How did they do that? It stands up in the storage unit, looks over, and then just falls back down. What the hell? I have chills. I have chills. I have chills. I have chills. That is terrifying.
Like something straight out of a horror movie, the toy doll moves on its own. The staff working at the storage facility were just as spooked as the man who owns this unit. He believes that this is the culprit behind the strange noises employees heard. While there has yet to be a prospective buyer for this doll, the man continues to document the monkey on the off chance that something else is caught on camera. But currently, nothing else has happened. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
I mean, if it's a hoax, it's a great way to get someone to buy your creepy little stuffed animal, right? But I just don't know how they would have done that. I saw somebody say strings, and of course, like fishing wire strings could be a thing.
But do you see the way, I mean, maybe I'm overreacting here. Do you see the way it stands and its head like goes down like that? It looks like somebody, it looks like the motion of somebody truly standing up and settling in. Like the way it turns towards the camera, I guess it could be fishing wire. At the end of the day, it's really low quality, grainy footage, but that is literally terrifying.
Now, this next video was captured on a Ring camera that's placed inside a bedroom where a mother and her daughter sleep together. Like most parents, the mother had bought the camera to keep an eye on her child, who's often left alone in their own room. But according to a comment giving more details on this footage, the camera was bought for another reason. Recently, the mother's daughter has been saying some rather odd things, from mentioning a man who she occasionally sees in her closet, to saying things like, "I'm scared because he's there." The mother felt compelled to watch over her daughter more so than usual. But in the following footage, something happens that's forced her to keep her away from this room.
Okay.
One night, while sleeping in her daughter's bed to keep her company, this happens.
Oh boy. Oh boy. What?
Upon waking up, the mother immediately notices something on the ceiling. It isn't until seconds later, when her daughter lets out a piercing screech, that she realizes she isn't the only one seeing this. Overcome with fear, but not completely paralyzed by it, she quickly attends to her daughter. But even she is trying her best to avoid this apparent horrifying sight by covering her own eyes. Clearly, whatever was above them must have been terrifying. Despite there being a lack of info on this footage, the recording alone does make for a creepy video. Whether or not she had seen the supposed man mentioned earlier remains a mystery, but ghost or not, viewers agree that something truly horrifying was seen that night.
Dude, that was so scary because I couldn't figure out what was happening. The way that the little girl, number one, I hope that poor child is okay. She looks truly terrified in that. It seemed, because she was sitting there like her mouth open, hands up like this, it seemed like I didn't know if something, like she thought something was like near her and she was trying to push it away. That was really scary. But the fact that the mom just like looks up like that at the ceiling, starts shrieking, and is... And the way the baby is screaming, oh my God. Oh my God. I have no idea what they could have seen, but I completely believe it. My eye just started twitching. That one really scared me. That is so terrifying. I completely believe that they both saw whatever they think they saw. I hope, oh my God, I have chills from that one. I really hope that they're okay. Whatever that is though, it scared that poor little girl so bad, and it makes me feel like, I don't know, like it doesn't have good intentions, especially if it's on the ceiling staring down at her, you know? That is so scary.
It's mid-afternoon when a small family gathers around the table for a quick meal. During this time, the child's parents decide to record a video capturing this moment on camera. But unbeknownst to them, this seemingly innocent moment would quickly turn creepy. Janice Bouchard, the child's mother who submitted this video, claims that the house in this footage is haunted. It belongs to her mother, and ever since Janice was a kid living here, strange things would happen. The most unsettling thing she's ever witnessed was a drawing etched on her bedroom wall. The drawing was already there when she first moved in. It was an image of what appeared to be a giant bat with a wide open human mouth, brimming with blood. The drawing was disturbing to say the least. But fast forward to this day.
Was that it? Was that it?
It was an image of what appeared to be a giant bat with a wide open human mouth, brimming with
Ew.
blood. The drawing was disturbing to say the least. But fast forward to this day, and something happens that reminds her of this image. Take a look.
C'est bon?
C'est bon? Ouais.
Doucement. Doucement. Hey, au-dessus de la table, au-dessus de la table.
Ici. Oui, faut-tu le mettre là?
Hey,
No.
au-dessus de la table.
I thought this good. No.
Hey, C'est la dernière gars.
Ouais. C'est le même que tu veux manger. Tête de cochon. Non! Okay.
I love them. That's so cute. I forgot we were watching a scary video. Now I'm freaked out.
Il est drôle avec son petit nom, hein? Il est vraiment dans Terrible 2, là, tu sais. Qu'est-ce que tu checkes là? C'est des fantômes, mon amour!
Is it ghosts, my love?
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Là? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Oh, he sees something.
Quoi? Quoi? Parle! 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 Non! C'est comme, c'est moi la peste, si, je m'en parle, mais ça me tente.
What does he see? His whole attitude changed.
Je m'inquiète pas, tu vas parler en tabarouette. Ah maintenant, on va dire, Colin, t'en rappelles-tu quand il parlait pas? Est-ce qu'on était bien, hein?
Replaying this moment, it's apparent that something had caught the child's attention.
Interesting.
Whatever it might have been, it doesn't appear on camera. Yet it's for this reason the mother thinks that something very strange had occurred. Initially, she was unfazed by her son's behavior, but after watching this video and remembering the drawing she saw as a kid, she was left beyond spooked.
Ooh.
She was left even more so after realizing that he was trying to describe what he was seeing by imitating it. It was the least that he could do, given his lack of speech. The hooing sounds immediately made her think of the wide open mouth on the drawing of the supposed supernatural entity. But whether her son had actually seen this or not remains unknown.
That's spooky.
Just who or what did her child see in this house?
That could be a bit, it could be a bit of a reach. It may not have been what he saw. He certainly saw something, however. But I feel like who would be more like an owl. Maybe he just saw a bird, like he saw a bird, you know? He saw something with wings and thought, who? Like, or like maybe its mouth was wide open like that. That's really, really, really eerie. This one is weird for sure. I don't know if it would have been that, but like it definitely seems like this house has a history and clearly is like haunted and creepy.
Now, despite this next video being posted more than 5 years ago, it still holds up as being pretty spooky. The person who uploaded this is known as Max, and while taking a walk through a secluded section of the park, he finds an entryway to a hidden sewer tunnel. Both him and a friend decide to explore this tunnel out of sheer curiosity, but as you'll see, they would later come to regret this decision. Watch.
Okay, we'll watch it.
Oh man, I'm gonna cut it off. This is gonna be annoying. Hold on.
Okay, so we got pretty far. Hold up. Yeah, we got pretty far. That's the exit
Oh,
over
wow.
there. So here's the manhole
Cool.
cover. You can kind of see it. Here's like a ladder, but yeah, we're pretty far. Where is it?
Do you hear that?
Run.
Yeah, run, 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 run. It sounded like a witch laughing.
You heard that, right? Yeah.
Upon reaching a dead end, a strange noise is heard out of nowhere. Listening closely, it kinda sounds like someone laughing in the distance. Both friends were so scared that they instinctively fled without fully comprehending what they had heard. It was only after watching this video that they realized what it was, a sinister laugh that echoed in the distance. No one else was around except them, which made this incident extra creepy. Although encountering this in 2017, they still have no clue where this mysterious laughter had come from.
That is terrifying. It could have been maybe, I don't know. It's clearly someone else who is down there. I'm trying to think of a rational explanation that could make it less scary. But if somebody else is in this sewer with them, that's scary in itself. Also, why were we in the sewer? Why were we in the sewer? Why were we in the sewer? I don't know, but I hope they never went back because that literally sounded like a witch. Like it sounded like a witch, like cackling. It was so eerie.
This last video comes from an online streamer from South America who, while doing a live stream, caught footage of something
just
that's
like
left
me.
viewers totally spooked. It was more than a few years ago when this happened, But even to this day, this clip remains baffling. Now the clip itself comes from a live stream in which Ari, the online streamer, was getting groceries for the week. Live streaming out in public is something that she occasionally does before ending her streams at home. However, it was inside her house where this occurrence took place. Only a couple hours before ending her live stream, Ari chats with her audience while cutting up some fruit from her grocery haul. While chatting with the viewer, she's told that someone is right behind her. Thinking that perhaps they were trying to scare her, she shrugs it off. But as the stream continues, something happens that scares the living daylights out of her audience.
Ew, oh my god, this is so scary to watch as I'm streaming.
Dicen, la niña de atrás que no hay niñas atrás, dejé de querer asustarme. La niña de atrás que no hay niñas atrás, dejé de querer asustarme.
Could that have been someone else in her house maybe who saw she was streaming and like walked away? Oh my god, if she says she's home alone, I'm gonna lose it. Why did it move like that?
In the background, someone else is briefly seen. This was strange considering that Ari lives alone, yet it appears that someone else had been there. According to viewers, this supposed person looks like a child. Looking closely, it appears as if a little girl had popped into view before quickly hiding away. Again, Ari had no idea as to who it was that they saw. She had thought they were trying to scare her, but after looking at this clip, it became clear that they weren't playing around with her. Someone or something was in fact right behind her.
The way it
Not much else is known about this clip or what occurred afterward, but even if no context is given, the clip alone is enough to make viewers unsettled. So then, just who or even what was caught on camera?
Ew, I don't like the fact that it, like, the way that it moves back over like that is so eerie. Someone said it looks like her reflection. I don't think it's a reflection. It definitely looks like a mirror of some kind. Like, I think it is a reflection. I don't think it's hers, though, because she's not moving. We don't see it again. But, like, I don't know.
Daylights out of her audience.
Dicen, la niña de atrás que no hay niñas atrás, dejé de querer asustarme.
It's definitely not her. Dude, I don't know what that is. If it's not, if somebody wasn't visiting her, that's definitely something. It also kind of, like, the way they, like, peek over and then, like, it just moves so strangely. I don't know. I can't tell if that's a cutout in the wall or if it's a mirror. I really can't. And I don't know what it possibly could have been. It looks like a doll. Like, it looks like a faceless doll. Like, there's no features whatsoever. You see the dark hair on the sides and just a plain featureless face.
The following video comes from Donna Ayers, who can't help but feel that something is haunting her. According to Donna, there have been strange happenings inside her home that neither she nor her family could explain.
Ooh.
In 2009, Donna's brother had passed away due to unknown reasons. But ever since his death, Donna has been feeling very scared. Objects inside her house move by themselves, which seems to happen whenever Donna is present.
Ooh.
While some believe that her brother's ghost is responsible for the unusual activity, as it might be a sign of him reaching out to her, Donna believes that something else is inside her home, something very malicious. One night, while being home alone, Donna sees the following and begins to record. This is what she captured.
Give it to me, BIZARREBUB. I'm ready. Flickering lights. Literally captured that in my home the other day too, but I just assumed it was a bulb going out.
It's not me, is it?
Oh, it's not just... Wait. Oh, it's the chandelier moving. Okay, well, that has not happened.
I'm going to get a better view because this is amazing.
Okay, kind of creepy, kind of weird. Is that light flickering and it's moving? Or is it just moving?
You, please move it again. That is moving. Oh my god, that is moving. Oh, thank you.
Strangely, the chandelier moves on its own. It gently sways back and forth before the video comes to an end. Like with most occurrences seen by Donna, this one has left her spooked. But this wouldn't be the only occurrence caught on camera, as something way more creepy is captured. A few days after the previous incident, Donna's in her kitchen when out of nowhere, she notices one of her mugs moving on its own. She immediately begins to record and captures this.
Wait, Evie literally said earlier that the ghost girl in her house was throwing around cups, like kid like threw a mug, not a mud, but a mug. Oh my god, weird timing.
As you can see, just so you lot don't think I'm quizzing, I'm not going too close because I get launched at, but there's nothing under there. That's just a bracket from an old drawer that used to be there. There's nothing in the cupboard, it's just cutlery and stuff. Nothing under there apart from pots and pans. There's no magnets. That's just a switch. There's nothing there at all. Nothing out the ordinary, but yet keeps moving. Can you move it again, please? If you're here, move it.
Just because there's not a magnet doesn't mean it couldn't be a fishing wire or a string.
I'll show you as well. There's nothing underneath. There's nothing. It's just an old.
I guess it doesn't look like there's one. Hey, Gorge.
Metal. Weird. Oh my gosh. The surface isn't wet or anything. It's all dry. So there's no reason for it to be moving.
If there was nothing below the counter that could have been moving the cup, then how was it doing this on its own? With all other occurrences Donna has seen, she believes that something supernatural had done this. Although not sure what exactly had moved the cup, the same paranormal entity is thought to be responsible for the following incident.
Oh god.
Unlike other incidents
There's
though,
more?
this one has got to be the creepiest. At the start of the video, Donna's informing us of a strange incident involving her toy fish tank. But while telling us what happened, something pretty creepy is captured. We can hear Donna's dog reacting to this odd occurrence as it happens.
But yeah, that's basically the new tank. I'll just keep it in the background and then you can see
that lamp or whatever is really cool.
Just strange.
What is?
Feelings. Almost like you can feel the dark entity that's here, and it's almost like a pressure around you. And the only thing you can do is record it so people see it, rather than just say it and no one see what's happening at the same time of what's going on. So, yeah. I don't know if you can see it. They're certainly acting a bit weird.
I didn't see anything, but I definitely heard like the dog whimpering, which is strange.
See, it's so strange. See, I get the feeling there's something here right now. And yet I don't.
Okay, that's odd. That is real weird.
No one here. Yeah, there's no one around.
If you guys can hear extra grumbling, it's probably not the video, it's probably my monsters at my feet.
I don't know if you guys are seeing that. It's bringing tears to my eyes.
That dog is freaked out. I just heard that last whimper. That is actually, that may have convinced me that this is real more than anything else, because that dog is like actually whimpering, like actually. Thank you. Are you trying to bring the doggy comfort? That's really nice of you. Will you share your toy? Haiti says that her dog can have this for a while, but only for a little bit, because he's gotta get back to his job of squeaking. But that dog sounds absolutely terrified.
Mysteriously, her necklace appears to be tugged by something. It is at this point that she's seen enough to be brought to tears by this incident. Now, it's worth mentioning that Donna had played with a Ouija board prior to one of these incidents. She believes that this might have worsened the activity in her home, but isn't sure if that's the case.
May have.
Viewers beg to differ.
May have.
But, as always, I'll let you be the judge as to whether or not something paranormal is happening. Are all of these events indicative of something supernatural? Or is something else going on here?
So that one's really interesting. I know BIZARREBUB would have credited her at the beginning with her at and stuff, or maybe yes,
comes from
she's Donna Avras. Donna Avras. Oh wow! Wait, you guys, this is crazy. This is like old YouTube. This is not somebody who was posting this in 2022 when this video was posted. These videos go back as long as like 10 years ago. Wait, this is so interesting. This page is all about the ghost in my home. It's getting worse, not better, and I'm freaked out, but I've to live here and stand my ground with this entity. Wow, that's so interesting. I wonder whatever came of that haunting. If it stopped, if she stopped posting about it, that's really interesting. But yeah, the quality makes a lot more sense now, knowing that this is decade-old content for sure.
Somewhere in Japan, there's an abandoned building that is believed to be haunted.
Somewhere.
About a year ago, two friends had paid a visit to this
Fourth
building.
wall!
They check out the place and agreed that there's something very unsettling about it. However, the reason for visiting this building isn't just to explore the place, but rather for something else.
Too bad. I mean, you lost. It's too harsh. I don't want to stay here. This might be a good sleeping, what do you mean? Good sleeping spot? Here you go. Your sleeping bag. Did he lose a bet? Now he has to stay overnight? You'll sleep here alone? It seems like that for sure. Anyways, I'll leave you here.
As it turns out, one of the friends had lost a bet to the other. And so, for his punishment, the loser must spend the night inside this building all by himself. And just to make sure that he doesn't cheat or avoid this punishment, a camera is placed inside the room he sleeps in to record him at all times. As the bet loser spends the night inside the building, the following is caught on camera.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Fourth wall videos always get so crazy. BIZARREBUB has been featuring them in his videos for years at this point. Okay, so it's just watching him sleep in this abandoned building because he lost a bet. Okay, the shoes. Okay. Ghost is going for a walk in those shoes. He said, I'll walk a mile in your shoes. Oh! Could you guys see that where my head was? Hold on, I'm gonna move my camera just in case I'm cutting it off for a second. Because that definitely looks like a person. Definitely looks like a tiny little person. Seems like he woke up from that as well. And then his shoe moves again. Ew. Ew, the sound effects in this are creeping me out. Oh god. What the hell, BIZARREBUB, please? Little does he know.
Out of nowhere, this person's shoes begin to move on their own. It appears that something was messing around with them. As if that wasn't creepy enough, around the same time the man wakes up, a figure of some sort can be seen walking slowly against the wall before vanishing from sight.
If he was actually there alone, that would be a shadow person. Now, if he wasn't, that would have been someone's shadow. Very easy to fake, but it did look kind of short. It kind of looked like a kid, which is strange, obviously, but it's all up to whether or not he truly stayed the night alone. His shoes moving like that was also pretty creepy. I definitely think it seems paranormal, but similarly to the last video we just watched, the footage is just so grainy. It's kind of it's kind of hard to tell, you know what I mean?
For more information on the story, you can check out the full video on the YouTube channel Fourth Wall. The following photo was submitted by Shockwave74, who writes, "This was a photo taken years ago by a wife and husband. They moved into a new beautiful home. The wife then decided to take a photo of her husband in the living area, but when they saw the photo, they were left terrified and shocked. The following is the picture she took."
Uh-oh. What do we see? What do we see? What do we see? What do we see? I don't see anything yet. I don't see anything yet. Oh my god. Oh no.
If you look close enough, you can make out what appears to be a head in the background of this image.
Appears to be a head, BIZARREBUB. That appears to be a Michael Myers mask. What in the hell could that have been?
Now, although this might be an actual person, it's unknown if the married couple had any guests over during the time of this photo. But given their reaction upon seeing the figure, it's most likely that whoever, or whatever this is, was uninvited. Not much else is known about the photo, but I'll leave it to you to decide whether a ghost was captured or not. What exactly had the married couple caught in this image?
If they freaked out pretty heavily upon seeing it, I would assume then that they had no visitors or anything. This person doesn't really look human, but they also, like, this camera quality is really bad. I mean, similarly to every single video we've watched at this point, these seem like old pieces of media. And maybe if someone was in the dark, the camera could have malfunctioned, made their eyes kind of look like dark. Like, it could have made his eyes look hollowed out, like dark like that. The skin also looks really, really pale. It literally looks to me like a person wearing a mask. It looks to me like a person wearing a mask. I don't know. It could have been that somebody just threw this photo over to BIZARREBUB and made up a story to go along with it. Maybe it was like a photo that they took and they were like, hey man, this looks really creepy at our house. Maybe it looks paranormal, but I don't know. It's weird to say the least, and no matter what, the image of it is terrifying.
Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I want to say a big thank you to my subscribers who are members of the channel. If you want to join the channel memberships and get extra members exclusive perks like members only videos, polls to help me decide on future video topics, updates, photos, you guys help me choose my outfits a lot of the time. It's just a party over there. If you want to join, you can click that little join button somewhere around the screen. We would love to have you. An extra special thank you to my VIP loves for their continued and generous support of the channel. I love and appreciate you all very, very much. I love you all very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.